We are live. Hello, hello.
Hola, ¿cómo?
How are you doing? Make sure the volume's down.
We're going to a different room.
Alrighty. Really creative. How are you doing?
Hey, I don't
Lean. How are things going?
New Horizons, hi.
Really, Blaine, it's the first one in the chat. Then we got Susan from New Horizons. How are you doing?
Number two.
Number two. Get out of there and be safe, you all, please. Actually, we're doing good. We're inland, and we're only getting rain, so we should be all right. We should be all right. The only thing we might get, we might be a little glitchy because of the storm and all that stuff, but we are here. But yeah, we've only gotten rain so far, lots of rain. A little bit of flooding in one section of the campground, but all is well. We were supposed to be over in Largo, which is west, sort of like the St. Petersburg area, Clearwater, but we're supposed to be moving there Monday, but we actually changed our path. Yeah, we were supposed to be there today, but we changed our path and stayed where we're at. We're in Wildwood, Florida area. Hey, there's Nursing Our Travel Bug. Hello. Yes, that's all you said. So yeah, we're in like the Wildwood area, so just south of Ocala, like the villages and all that stuff. So we're good. We're sitting in a nice spot. So we're gonna hang tight until next Monday, and then we're gonna head down to another location, which we will say is location in Florida, but I'm not going to say that way. You guys have to come next Monday and see where we're at. But anyway, hopefully everybody else, if anybody's in the Florida area, everybody's staying safe. Forever Best Friends. Forever Best Friends is on saying, howdy friends, you got this. Yeah, it's not really as bad here as it is other places. We are just getting rain. It's off and on too, so it'll go for like 15 minutes and then stop, and then next 15 minutes it'll pour a lot. But I'm going to wait and get the DJI Mavic Mini. I saw that new one will be out soon. Yes, the Mavic Mini 2. The Mavic Mini 2 actually, Susan, would be super cool if you can swing it. They got rid of the Wi-Fi and went to their 2.0. I was something 2.0, but so it gets better reception from drone to controllers. So, but the Mini is still good. It's still a very, 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 very good drone. That's what we have. Super easy to fly. The girls both have flown it. Yeah, I saw it. Then we got J&N's Travels in the house. Griswold Family Vacay is in there. So Nursing Our Travel Bug is asking about the 40 question challenge. Girls, are you working on that?
Yes, we are, and hopefully it will be up tomorrow.
Yeah, more likely Wednesday due to the weather. Right. Look for it Wednesday, and it's going to be. We'll tag it on our community tab, but it's actually going to be on the girls. They have an RV Kids TV Junior, which you can search for. It is live on Facebook, or I'm sorry, on YouTube. It is on YouTube, but there aren't any posts there on it yet, so that it'll be there, and we'll tag it through our RV Kids TV side of it too. So see who else is in here. Let's see. Griswold Family Vacay. J&N is in the house. Who else? Yep, really creative. They were the first ones in. There's Rhonda. How are you doing? Your drone video of the campground was amazing. Thank you, Susan. Wanted to do a little bit of different thing to it because everybody else was doing Mayberry type of stuff. So we did a little bit of different aspect of it and just got up in the air and did a few little bit of aerial shots there. Wait, nursing or travel bug is saying ours may be out tomorrow. Oh, the 40 question. Okay. Yeah. So we are definitely working on that. Camping therapy's in the house. Hello. How are you? Let's see who else. Oh, I do really creative saying hello to people's guys. Really creative. I'm doing a shout out since he's on here. Really creative. When we were in South Carolina, did a huge, like beyond hugeness thing for us. As you guys probably seen on our Instagram page, when we got into South Carolina, on top of the tire problems on the rig, the water pump on the truck started leaking again, and we were looking around at different mechanics and stuff, and Blaine actually got me hooked up with one of his buddies who had some tools that I was able to actually do it myself in with the help of Dorks, which is another channel that you guys can check out, is d.o.r.x. I did a live and they actually walked up. I met him on our live. We met in South Carolina. So definitely shout out to Really Creative for doing what he did and his buddy. So make sure you get over there, Really Creative. Odds can link Really Creative's travel page. And then another link. I have another link coming up here if they show up, but we'll go from there. And looks like, guys, look, we have where'd you go? Nomad Unbroken is here. What's up, peeps? And Ready Set Autism is in the house. Hello, Ready Set Autism. We are in Wildwood, Florida. So we're just south of Ocala, Wildwood, Florida. So we're inland pretty good. But we were definitely supposed to go to the Gulf Coast today, but with this hurricane coming through, it just didn't happen. Camping therapy, yes, we are super blurry, and I apologize with this hurricane coming through. I think it's messing with all these towers and stuff. So at the least, we're here. We're dry and all. Yeah, Griswold Family Vacate. Really Creative is definitely a pretty good guy, dude. He's definitely if you get the chance to meet him, he's a very cool guy. Look who else is in the house. Hey, it's Kyle and Ryan from the Las Vegas.
I told them to come over.
Yeah. So Kyle and Ryan are out in the Las Vegas. If you haven't checked him out, he's got some cool shots going on Instagram, and he did a live from there yesterday, which I missed because I was on the road.
Have you seen the people yet?
Yes. Have you seen those people yet that we were asking about? He probably would have said.
The man's like 10 feet tall. You can't miss
him. The guy's super tall. Yeah. Raylan's got Aaron's page going on.
Yeah.
Go to Ready Set Autism here. Let's see. We drive through there a lot to visit the grandparents. Do you like that campground? We do. It's 3 Flags is where we're at right now. 3 Flags. And we like the campground. The only downside so far that we've seen is that there is no playground. But they have other things to do. The pool is still open. What else, girls? The golf, miniature golf. Shuffleboard, which we're getting pretty good at shuffleboard now. What's that golf thingy that you guys are playing with?
Pickleboard. Pickleboard.
Golf. You play
pickleboard?
No.
Golf pool. Yeah, golf pool. So it's set up like a pool table on the ground, and then you play golf, like pool table golf type of thing. So yeah, and then not to mention the pool is, the pool's still open, which is a big thing, and it goes to 8 feet. Look, here we got. Speaking of the Dorks, there they are. Yeah. So there's the dorks that I was talking about. Make sure you check them out.
Daddy, how do I go back to the weekend?
Let's see. I missed something here.
If it's really wobbly, the dogs are
All
running
right, Rayleigh
around.
Creative's getting ready to set up right here. Rayleigh Creative's getting ready. When are you guys on tonight? Shoot me a thing in the chat here. Let me know what time you're on. If you're on after us, let me know. Griswold Family Vacay would like to meet up with you, Rayleigh Creative. Did I miss anybody? If I missed anybody, put something back in the chat.
Hello.
Here, you need to see our live at 8. Got some. Okay, so yeah, I saw that there. Rayleigh's going on right after us, which is cool. Then we can all go over and raid Rayleigh Creative.
RV Kids TV raid. No, 40 question challenge raid because we're going to do it.
Ray said autism will say make sure you visit some of the springs to go swimming.
We did.
Yes. We went to the Seven Sister Springs.
We saw manatees.
We went kayaking with manatees. We swam in the springs. And Aaron's phone also swam in the springs as well. So now we got, and it didn't survive. Let's just say that. It didn't survive.
But we did get these.
Yeah, so we upgraded a few things with some of our Samsungs.
And if you go to our Instagram,
our Instagram has pictures of the springs.
You also see how we got snorkels and all that.
Yep, and we visited another place. So there's a whole bunch. If our Instagram page, we're pretty active on our Instagram page. Wiki Wachi, we went.
Wiki Wachi.
We drove by. They're closed. They're still closed. We were hoping to be there because the girls they love mermaids. Yeah, Kyle said y'all swam mermaid like and stuff. Yep. So Wiki Wachi is closed still, but there's where we go. No, when we went past Wiki Wachi the other day, we stopped.
Mermaid.
When
we drove past the mermaid thing and coming back, where'd we go?
McDonald's.
We did a day.
I want everybody to comment in the chat what your favorite fast food is.
So comment in the chat what your favorite fast food is.
Why are we asking about fast food?
I don't know.
Because
so yeah, we definitely did some springs. We stopped at Three Sister Springs.
We went to the village to eat.
But it wasn't you had to go over to the state parking lot or something, and then you get in vans, they shuttle you over and do a van tour. We're like, we're not into that. So that's how we ended up into Seven Sister Springs, which is good.
Aaron /Raylan said pizza.
And
No, I said fast food, not food.
You can go to Papa John's. Little Caesars.
How many of you guys get that all you can eat crabs? We all got it. We all got the all you can eat crabs, and we busted out. We broke them. We broke. So the option was you could get 5 clusters for $34, and then you got a side, and then they did the all you can eat crabs for $44, and we definitely ate more than the 5 clusters per person, so we definitely broke them.
Taco Bell.
Griswold Family Vacay loves Taco Bell. I do too. Reddy said autism loves Whataburger.
I already said theirs.
Reddy said autism also. Reddy said autism. Amanda grew up in Spring Hill. Okay. Yeah, so definitely check out our Instagram pages. We're very active on that with different pictures and videos and stuff like that. Oh, we went to that beach. When we went past the Wiki Wachi, we went out to that one beach. It's like an island out there that you pay $5 for to get in. But it was super windy.
The tide. It wasn't even a tide. The water just went out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was really shallow, and they did a really good job at with the sand and everything. But the tide went out and it like went out past. They have a stopping point
A
where it
stopping
says
point where
"Do
you
not
do
swim."
not swim, but it went out past it, so people went out past it.
Yeah, so it was definitely crazy. We got Aaron Jemison in the house. How you doing? Aaron Jemison's in the house. All one of the super channels in the chat so far. Ready Said Autism is dropping a bunch of different stuff for us to do to go check out and see. Might have been Pine Island. It was out that way. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. I think I took a picture. Huh? So we'll have to go back in our live and check all the chats for everybody.
Kyle's saying what's up.
Yeah.
I actually am pressed on that, so
Aaron Jemison.
everybody's saying hi.
So yeah, let me check real quick here on this place. But yeah, so we've been working on the 40 question challenge for the girls. It was part of the Hernando County Parks and Recreation Center.
You could not lay out.
Pine Island, Hernando Beach.
Yeah, Pine Island. That's what it was.
You could not, like, since it was super windy, you could not lay out to suntan because all the sand.
Yeah, the
was, like,
sand blasted.
We got burned anyway.
And we got suntan. We got sunburn.
I didn't get burned.
We didn't take any of our suntan lotion with us, and we got burnt. Yeah, no, it was Pine Island, right on that point there. I saw, baby. I see it. It was right on that point at the southern point of it, and I guess there's a business there. They have like a restaurant or whatever, and then the sand wraps around the point. So it was super cool. We really enjoyed it. Thank you, Susan, for sharing.
There's the snorkels.
Yeah, Susan just shared our Instagram page. So you guys make sure you get over there and hit the like and follow us there too. We also
that's the tide.
Yeah, you
like
can see
it's super far out.
Way out there, and like here's where we were. But the tide started coming back in, but it was starting to get really, really, really windy. So we ended up just leaving as the tide was coming in anyway. So we
made a sandman.
Yeah, we made a snowman, sandman. Don't give them all away; they won't go over that. But yeah. So guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up button in the chat here for us. And you can see this. You can see the little rolling tab down below here. We started an RV Kids TV Education Travel Fund. That if you'd like to donate instead of the super chats that YouTube likes to take all that money percentage from, instead of super chats, if you guys just go to that PayPal me, and what we're doing is we're putting all that money right now into education funds. So if we go somewhere, like we're planning on going to the like a few of the aquariums and stuff like that. That'll just help them out with their education and being able to do more educating than what we already have set up with the homeschooling. So if you'd like to, feel free. Thank you, Ready Said Autism, for following us.
They weren't already following?
Yeah, Willie. There we go. Willie's Restaurant. So we get, yeah, it was, fortunately, we got there midday and it was Saturday, wasn't it? Or Friday. It was on a Saturday, so we were worried we weren't going to get some spots, but they had plenty of spots there that day. I guess because of all the wind, people didn't show up. They didn't come out. But yeah, yeah, they do. When you super chat from your computer or a Android phone, YouTube takes a cut of it. Now, if you use your Apple phone and do a super chat with your Apple phone, not only does YouTube take money, a percentage, Apple also takes a percentage. So yeah, that's why we're doing the PayPal down there. You can still super chat us if you'd like to, but we have the PayPal account too. That's all I'm going to say about that. It's just going to be a scroll across there. I think.
Has anybody gone to a hot springs?
Yeah, hot springs. If anybody knows of any hot springs in the
Florida.
In the Orlando area.
That you can get to. It's 87 degrees.
Yeah, like in the Orlando area or just north of it, let us know. Or south, yeah. Not too far south.
I'm going anywhere.
about an hour away from Orlando. I don't know if Thin Blue Lane is in Florida yet. I know they were going to Texas for the holidays. I don't know if they made it down this way yet or not.
I thought you.
Kyle's saying I see Raylan is butt kissing with all those comments over here. Yeah, here you go. Susan's got it. Takes 30%. Apple devices take another 20%. So it's definitely, PayPal is definitely helpful, more helpful than what Super Chat is. A good spring in Orlando is Wekiva.
Yeah, I've been looking at
Wekiva.
Yeah, Wakiva.
So I'm gonna write that down. Wekiva. Wekiva. Okay. Erin already knows that one, she says, but I'm gonna write it down just so that I don't forget. See, Aaron Jemison saying something about 3 a.m. It'd be interesting tonight around 3 a.m. Yeah. Well, just weather-wise, everybody's chiming in on where they're at and whatnot. Yeah, so we're getting, at this point, we're getting like the outer part of the hurricane. The hurricane is out in the Gulf.
We're inland, so.
Nomadic Hippie said this is a tiny storm.
Yeah, Nomadic Hippie said this is a tiny storm. So we're going to go with Nomadic Hippie. But the cool thing is we got, there's one, Aaron, the closest hot spring is Hot Springs, Arkansas. Like a true hot spring. But
there's a couple in Florida, but
yeah,
only
there's
one
a
that you
few.
can actually swim in.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Aaron's saying the last time he was in Orlando was for boot camp.
Boot camp.
So we got the hurricane, but it's out in the Gulf now. It's supposed to cut back, but cut more up towards the Panhandle. So we might get a little bit more rain in the latter part of the week. But we're pretty much set here. A lot of the local campers in the campground here really gave us some good input and stuff like that. Go to what Brady said on autism. Our zoo here in Jacksonville sells that family membership that gets you in hundreds of zoos and aquariums across the nation. Okay, we'll have to check that one out too. Everyone, please be safe in Florida, but if it gets bad, get out of there. Yeah, I think we're all like sort of on alert and trying to make sure everybody stays safe. Cool thing that we did find out, if anybody does have fifth graders, the national park passes that you could get, if that they were specifically for fourth graders last year, but since this whole COVID thing happened, nobody could get out, so they actually extended it into the fifth grade too. So if you have a fifth grader, you can actually get the national park pass for free for your whole family as a fifth grader. For fifth grade are allowed.
This is where we went for the springs, and also saw them. And also saw the manatees.
Yeah, that was Seven Sister Springs. Aaron, Ray said autism is.
That's the one
that's the one we were looking at. Yeah, Jake the Almighty.
Let's go.
Yep, Jake the Almighty.
Where is that? Or where is that?
I don't remember how far that was.
Where is it?
There's that and Juniper Springs that we need to go see.
Can I have a fork, please?
RV Avenger. Avenger RV Adventure is saying they need They need some pontoons for their trailer. I know. If you guys just headed up here to Midwest for a minute, you won't have to worry about the hurricanes. Kyle Ryder said, "Yeah, yep. I don't know. It's not bad. We have a little bit of experience with tropical storms. Just saying, but yeah. This one's a lot milder compared to when we were up in Jersey with Tropical Storm Faye.
If the camera shakes, I'm going under the table because no one will give me a fork. So I'm gonna
Get
be
your own
dumping it.
fork.
So we went to like 5 national parks when my oldest son was in 4th grade. Yeah, it's good because we actually, with Esme's in 5th grade. We had it last year, but we couldn't go anywhere because they shut everything down. They're saying that Gainesville is about an hour north of you at most. A couple cool spots are in Gainesville, so we'll have to check that out.
For
Devil's Den.
Devil's
There's
Den.
Devil's Den. That'd be cool because there's a Devil's Den in Gettysburg, but it's all rocks. There's no swimming involved.
Nope.
But yeah.
Yeah, if you look up Jake D. Almighty.
Yeah. Oh, nursing your
went to
travel
Devil's
bug.
Den.
Supper is hot. Take care, all. Thanks for stopping by. The Botanical Gardens right off of I-75 in Gainesville.
I think I saw that.
But thank
too,
you, nursing your travel bug, for coming.
I've seen all this stuff in it.
Yeah.
That one looks really cool, but I didn't know.
Yeah, so the Devil's Den's actually sort of cool because the girls follow Jake D. Almighty. He's a scuba diver and stuff.
Yep.
And he was actually at Devil's Den.
Juniper Springs is the other one.
Juniper Springs is another one we're trying to check out, see where it's at. Really, I mean, as long as you're not catching, like right now, the Atlantic coast was hit worse because of the waves and the tides, and the storm surges and stuff like that. So being inland, it wasn't that bad. It was just rain. We got the Journey Awaits.
So, since there's a hurricane coming through, what better way to teach your children about hurricanes?
Excuse me.
For
I'm trying to
homeschooling.
eat.
Yep. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do is we're actually going to build some mock-up houses and test them in hurricane weather. But Reddy said autism has the National Park Disabilities Pass because of Malia has with the disability, so they got 50% off discount. Very cool. They haven't been to Juniper. We will have to check it out. Thanks. Reddy said autism said. But the Journey Awaits is in the house. I was hoping there was one channel. Let me look it up here real quick, guys, because I wanted to shout them out. And so even if they don't get here, Camping in Style. It's Camping in Style, and I'll actually type it in. They had like 25 subscribers, guys. So I want you guys to go over after the live. Spelled, let's see, Camping and Style.
You say hello to the Journey Awaits.
Hello, a journey awaits. If we
I
didn't
just
say.
typed it in the chat. You guys copy that and paste it up into a link for now. And then when you're finished with the live, I want you guys to go over there and watch they only have like 3 videos right now, but watch their intro video and leave a comment. Just tell them that RV Kids TV said you're a really cool channel to come over and start and start checking you out. And let them know that you came over. And I was hoping that they'd come onto our live tonight, but that's okay if they don't. They might have got busy or something. So I want you to check them out. It's a nice small channel to help starting to help start to grow. They just started, and I think they're going to have a good time joining with the RV Kids or joining with the RV community. Devil's Millhopper is also in Gainesville. It's an ancient sinkhole. That'd be cool. That would be really cool. Yes. So, who you ask if I said hi to? The Journey Awaits. Yep. Said hi to them. So, let's see. Summer storm is much worse. Aaron's saying that it's all good. Summer storms are much worse. With this storm, they know way ahead of time. One in Iowa was no warning. Yeah, I remember seeing that one. That was crazy. And hundreds of stairs are not available. Okay, so the boardwalk is not available. Hundreds of stairs are not available at this moment. Huh. Okay. But yeah, so we're good. We're safe. We stayed inland instead of going over to the Gulf Coast. that was one of the things there were two things on this trip with Savannah, Georgia, and Clearwater. There were two of the things that I really personally wanted to take the girls to see.
The Gulf Coast of Mexico?
Yes, the Gulf. So I think what we'll end up doing is we'll probably, while we're in Orlando, we might shorten up Orlando a week and go over there and maybe stay so that we can take the girls to see Winter and Hope, the dolphins from was it Dolphin Tail? It was one of the
dolphin.
Yeah, that was one of the things that we wanted to do. Winter and Hope. Saw somebody come in. Crazy Shepherd. Crazy Shepherd's in the house. Hello,
there
hello.
Was in a laundromat. There is a discount, but it expired last year. Which is $2 off.
There's some cool outdoor malls to go to in Wesley Chapel. Shopping. we're not too much of shoppers. We like. But yes, what are you gonna say?
I got in a dryer.
Yeah, she got in a dryer.
Don't tell everybody.
Let's just say on Wednesday, keep an eye out on for our community tab link to RV Kids TV Junior.
No, it's a big giant clue.
On Wednesday, they're doing their 40 question challenge that the McGuires challenged them to. So make sure. Avenger RV Adventure said there may be a rocket launch on Friday or Saturday, weather permitting.
But I don't know about that weather.
Yeah, so we definitely want to. That was one thing that we wanted to go check out and see. We were wanting to stay at one park on the East Coast over by there. It's an Encore Park with trails or with 1,000 trails. We called to see if we could get in. The first thing they asked was, "Do you have any pets?"
We said yes.
We said yes, and they asked what kind of dogs they were. So we had two mixed dogs we were rescued from the SPCA. They said, "Are any of them aggressive breeds?" I said, "I don't know. Ours aren't aggressive." She said, "Well, if they look like pit bulls, or if they look like German shepherds, or they look like Rottweilers, then we will ask you to leave or prove via vets that they are not Dobermans, Rottweilers, or pit bulls." So, needless to say, after a few minutes of chewing them out,
we said, not saying anybody's chihuahuas are aggressive, but Dad said that some chihuahuas are aggressive.
Yes,
some
and I asked them if they let chihuahuas in. I asked them if they let small dogs in, and they said yes. I said, well, it's been a proven fact that chihuahuas are more aggressive than any breed that you listed above to me.
Pit bulls aren't a breed.
Yes, technically AKC doesn't acknowledge a pit bull as a breed, so I guess technically we probably could have got away with it to get there, but then we would have got there and I don't know, Willow doesn't look like a pit bull that much, I don't think, but, you know.
She's not fully pit bull, she's mixed with something else.
So, I left a Google review for them. I'm very upset with that. Brady said autism is saying, Orlando can get very expensive. If you are not going to theme parks, make sure you go to Aaron. Make sure we go to Old Town or Fun Spot. Yeah, we're not doing the Disney stuff, the theme parks, just because they're super expensive. But Old Town or Fun Spot. I saw Old Town on the map, on the one map I was looking at. So I'm gonna write this down. Sorry for shaking the table.
If you go to Instagram and go to our story, I posted something.
But yeah.
So after the live, go.
All right. Yeah. So yes, of course, Crazy Shepherd has one. But yeah, it's not. It's yeah. I understand. Our dogs, our last two pits that we had were not aggressive dogs by any means. You know, Esme's got a scar across the bridge of her mouth or her nose.
I don't know if you can see it.
I don't know if you can see it. From a Bichon.
Cousin's dog.
But there's Bichons all over. There's small dogs all over the place. So yeah, I don't believe in it. It's no different. We're not allowed to racially judge people. We should not be allowed to breed
It's like when you
judge
say
dogs.
never judge a book by its cover. Never judge a dog by its cover. With pit bulls, it's the way you raise them.
Yep.
So if you abuse them, obviously they're gonna be mean.
Journey Await says Chihuahua is the only dog that ever bit me. Yes, camping therapy. Yes, I did let him know. She's like, I said I understand that it's not your role. You just have to follow the rules. But I did express to them that we will be spreading the word that about the aggressive dog issue.
They also wanted. They said if you do come to the campground, you have to have a
note from your doctor.
A note from
your doctor.
Yeah, a note from the doctor showing what breed they are.
Who's gonna have that for one?
Yeah.
And for two, why do you even need to know? If you say it's not aggressive, it's not aggressive.
Yes, we're campers don't make the rules, and her and I talked about, we were on a good note. Even when I hung up the phone, the person answered the phone. We were all good. It was just making sure that that they understand that by doing that, it's affecting a lot of business for them.
The lady.
No, she said that.
Which one?
Yeah, and even I understand you there too. Even the discrimination with the kids comes into effect. Like, there are so many campgrounds that we can't get into because we're not 55 or older or 50 or older. There's also ones that are adult only. And through some of the traveling out west, it'd be nice to be able to stay at some of those places because it's in between, whether we'd stay for a day or 5 days or 2 weeks. They're in between the traveling to get to certain places. So it would be great if that wasn't there, but it is 2020.
The first campground that we went to, we didn't bring the dogs because we didn't know what they would act like. But then we wanted to go back, so we called them, and they were like, what did they say? They didn't allow pit bulls, but they said
so it looks like a pit bull and stuff.
Yeah, if it looks like a pit bull, they're not. Yeah.
But I don't understand. It just says aggressive breeds. So what falls under aggressive breed?
I guess that list of dogs.
But Chihuahua, things like that should be on there. So
Avenger of Adventure said, my German Shepherd is not aggressive as long as you are not a rabbit, a rat, or a raccoon in her yard.
Same with Willow, same with Milo.
Yeah, Susan said they explained it to me. It was because of the insurance company's rules, not the owners of the campground. Yes, but there's also a thing. There are insurance companies that do not put that restriction on, and if you're gonna pick one of those insurance companies because it's a little less money, if they actually looked at it, the amount of money that they're trying to save versus the amount of money they could make by not discriminating against the dog breed, they would see that it's a lot. They'd be a lot more beneficial by changing their insurance company.
Oh my gosh, Adventure already adventure.
Florida, home of the newlyweds and nearly dead. Yeah, I hear you there. Yeah, Aaron Jemison said, "Welcome to the Florida Retirement Central." Yes, very understandable. We do understand that. The cool thing, though, one cool thing is that our two girls have gotten more compliments from those retired folks. Like when we went trick or treating, we went over to these two retirement. We went over to the villages, and they loved. It was like they missed their grandchildren or something. They loved seeing the girls. A lot of them made so many comments about how about them and stuff like that. So with us being in that retired area, at least we get the girls. Maybe somebody is missing their grandchildren, and at least they get to see them playing and enjoying that. So it helps in some way. Maybe they're feeling depressed, and then with the kids being there, it actually helps them out.
The Oaks at Point South or whatever, the place that had no in South Carolina.
Yeah.
There was that old lady, and then there was a worker that also we were running around jumping in muddy puddles like Peppa Pig, because that's what we usually do. And a worker started talking to Mom. It was like, yeah, blah 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 blah, and about like how no one jumps in the muddy puddles anymore, like Peppa Pig. And then remember that old lady that would always sit out in the front, on the
the lady that
Yeah.
loved hearing the grandkids. She said, like,
Yeah.
I love hearing the kids giggle.
Yeah. So we got a lot of good compliments from the
Milo.
with the children and stuff. The village is one of the largest
I wanted to know
retirement
what kind of
breeds.
service dog they had. That's why I had it.
Oh, so what kind of service dog do you guys have? Aaron wanted to know. Some breeds have a bad rep because of other dogs not trained properly. That's exactly right. It's no different than humans. If humans aren't trained properly, they become bad people. If they're not raised properly, they become bad people. It's no different. It's actually more severe with a dog in some cases if they're not trained properly.
It's also the way you raise them.
Oh, what's this? Aaron's saying 8 watching and only 1 thumbs up. That's depressing, guys. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button for us. The villages, we went over for the trick-or-treating, and then
It's so weird.
it's definitely weird because like the golf carts could drive faster than we're allowed to drive faster
No, but
than
we
my
ate
truck.
dinner with people, and then all of a sudden we were done eating dinner, and then it was dead.
Yeah, we ate at that lighthouse. Ate at the lighthouse over in the Sumter area of villages, and that's
And
where
then
we had that all-you-can-eat crabs that somebody was talking about earlier.
We went for the walk around the thing, and no one was there.
Yeah, it was
Like
what?
it was filled, and then it was like 7:00, 7 or 8 around that time,
Yeah.
and no one was there. It was like
Yeah, they
back
had live
past-
at the square there. They had live bands going, and all of a sudden, ghost town. Everybody went to bed, I guess.
But we went in the middle of the town, like
In the square.
not really in the middle because
Yeah,
it's
that was the
giant. It's
square.
a big giant town.
Yeah,
The town that we were like the spot that we were in, we went in the middle of it, and usually there's a bunch of people in it apparently, and there was no one there. It was like when you go, where's a place that we have gone that looks like that? I have, like, Mom was like, imagine if it was like at Christmas. That would be
Christmas
cool.
would be pretty there, I'm sure. Ray said autism saying we had a Hyatt hotel for one night at $79, and the front desk guy was trying to charge me a pet fee of $75. Yeah, you can't charge for service dogs. That's insane. Yeah.
Yeah, there was this video that I watched where
So they have a golden retriever named Punzel. Don't even think she knows how to bite.
So what are they having issues with? Just
I guess just having a dog in locations and stuff like that.
Yeah, there was this video that I watched. They were like, "Oh, what would you do if like a guy came in and with a service dog, and then the owner or the into a restaurant, and the boss was like, "Oh, you're not allowed to have a dog in here," and then he was like, "Oh, it's a service dog."
Look
So
at
a bunch
that.
of people.
Aaron Jemison saying the last park he worked at had over 3,000 dogs in the park. It was an AKC show. They were wolfhounds.
what did we see the other day?
I think we saw one. Where were we?
African hound. At Savannah.
In Savannah, there was an
African hound.
African hound. But then there was also that one that looked like a wolf. We were somewhere, and it had its head sticking out the window. 1,000 trails. How much
on the
more do
road.
you have to pay over camping pass to be able to go from park to park without waiting 7 days? It's the elite basic. It's the next level up, and it's going to depend on your location, like where you're at or who you're talking to. But camping therapy, if you want to email us at rvkidstv@gmail.com, I can actually email you, or I can get you in touch with our rep. They're in PA, but they can actually do everything talk to you over the phone or via Zoom, and they can go over all that stuff for you and give you options and answer a lot of questions that I don't have answers for. And they're super cool people. It's a husband and wife. They asked us to be an affiliate for them, which is because we do the lives and all that stuff. So it actually we get a little bit of a bonus from them. But I can email you if you'd like, or email us if you'd like to, and I can get you in touch with them, and they can answer a ton of those questions for you.
Once we
They're
get
not pushy. It's a husband and wife. They've been in the system for 25 years. Intrepid Adventures. How are you doing?
once we get our first YouTube channel up on mine and Raylan's channel, everyone that is following us, everyone that is following RV Kids TV has to go over and follow RV Kids TV Junior. There better be more followers than
RV Kids TV Junior.
More followers than us.
Yeah, there better be.
Yeah. RV Kids
Camping
TV
Therapy said, I'm not ready
Junior.
yet. I'm waiting to see if I have to move. My apartment building is for sale.
RV Kids TV Junior. I just put it in the chat. That's the girls' channel that we will be up and running. It's live, but they don't have any videos yet. Wednesday, we will be dropping their 40 question challenge that the McGuire's challenged them to. Let's see. Ready, Set, Autism is asking, how long have you guys been full time or now? For now,
Almost 1 month.
Almost 1 month.
the
Yeah.
12th.
Yep. November 12th will be 1 month for us, like a
Drove off
true
November
full time.
12th.
We've been in our rig since May 11th of this year, doing a test full time, but we sold our house, and look, Intrepid.
Finish your sentence.
But yeah, so 4 weeks going on 4 weeks. Intrepid Adventures is from Southern Australia, from down under.
Have you seen? I was gonna say crocodiles. What are they called? Kangaroos.
Kangaroos, yes.
Probably.
Australia. I'm
They're
pretty
probably,
sure.
in their yard.
We got to see armadillos. We finally saw armadillos this week.
Do you know that they carry leprosy?
They can
Leprosy.
carry. Yes, they can carry leprosy. Armadillos.
That's
Did you know?
That's your lesson for the day.
No, there's still more. Did you know the 3-striped ones are the only ones that can 3-ring are the only ones that can roll up into a ball when they get scared.
Yep.
And Esme almost touched one almost touched Esme on the toe the other day.
Yep. Yeah, definitely camping therapy. If you do, like I said, they're super not pushy. I used to be a salesman for over a decade, and I hate salespeople. Had any other person asked us to help be an affiliate and help promote, I would not have. We would have said no. But these people are super fun. In fact, they're probably down.
I had an armadillo.
They're gonna be down south here next month.
Before you get to that, I heard Ready Set Autism said I hit an armadillo with a car, sound like a bomb. There is a story.
Someone shot a
gun
armadillo. They shot it and it bounced back and hit their face.
The bullet ricocheted off its back.
And me and Mom are matching shirts.
They also cool little thing on the hitting the armadillo. Most of the time, the armadillo doesn't when they're hit by a vehicle and die. It's not from actually getting run over. It's actually from when they get scared. They jump 3 feet. They can jump up to 3 feet in the air if they get scared straight up. So normally, what happens is when you drive over them, they jump and then they hit the underbody, and that's what ends up killing them. Cool story. The reason we know these stories is because we homeschooling and we learn stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, we have hundreds of kangaroos.
Hundreds of kangaroos.
Probably like they say that there's hundreds of alligators in Florida, yet we have none. We have seen none.
We've seen one.
No, it was a pet.
I heard I used to. So I used to bite rat tongue and hold of it.
Okay, they have a question for you.
All right, question. What has been the number one biggest surprise, good or bad, from being full-time with kids?
Tire.
That's not a surprise with a kid.
What, when we blew the tire going down the highway? That was a surprise.
No, because we celebrated and then we heard a kaboom.
Yeah, we were just coming over. We just got from North Carolina into South Carolina.
We're like, woohoo, South Carolina,
Kaboom!
Next.
Yeah.
Sprite bottle.
So the number one biggest surprise, good or bad, from being full-time? That's a good one.
Looking at campers, that's fun.
Just the time
Daddy.
with each
we
other.
all get to spend together.
Yeah.
This is like the most.
Yep.
Since we were full time, this camper is not really small to some people, but it feels like it's small. Since it's like a small So we're
enclosed. There's a small area.
a small area, like we're close to each other. So if the AC isn't blasting loud, we can just yell down the hall and be like, "Hey, Mom, can you give me a drink or something?" And then also we're spending more time together. Dad's not out doing work or whatever, and we don't have to go with them now when we go to work.
Your kids are on the phone less.
Yeah.
A lot of people say, "How are my children going to socialize?" Oh my gosh, it's like constant. And
Yeah, we got cool neighbors over on the door side of us. They have
Behind you
daughters,
guys.
and behind you guys that are watching.
And
They got daughters, and they've been able to hang out with the girls a little bit here and there in between rain and all that stuff. But we everywhere we've gone, there's been at least one child, at least one child that the girls have been able to socialize with.
Because
you know,
she made a
Esme and Raylan have a Snapchat page they call Campground Friends.
Yeah.
And it's growing. The number of the kids on the campground
not really
list is growing. Like they have some from New Jersey, some from where we were in PA, and like there's
some full-time people, so they're like.
Brady said autism, said I love the answers. That was very heartwarming. But that's the truth. I mean, that's the truth about it. Like we've gone through a lot of crap in the past since they've been born with my alcoholism and stuff. And we've gone through a lot of crap, and we're finally getting to fix up. We're able to catch up and start spending more time together that we didn't before because I was too worried about. I was too out of focus. Let's just put it that way. And we get to we're being homeschooling. We're able to teach more and with God in mind.
They learn what we're learning. No,
yeah. we get to refresh.
I paid like zero attention in school, and there's a lot of stuff like I'm like what, and so I'm learning a lot of stuff as I'm actually teaching them.
Learning.
Yeah.
We just watched the nativity today.
About
the nativity.
Nativity, we watched the nativity.
Hurricanes. We have a science project to do.
I saw baby Jesus.
Yeah.
There's a lot of times I want to strangle them, or we all get mad at each other, but then we also have acres behind like anywhere to go walk or run. Rocky and I started running.
Yep.
No,
I ran to a mile.
Yep.
I ran to
the last two.
I ran from this loop.
You're at a quarter mile.
This loop all the way to not the second. Was it?
Yeah.
Not the one behind us. The one behind us. So I run like around.
Yeah. So Esme and Raylan running a quarter mile right now.
Raylan doesn't really run it.
And Aaron and I are up to 1 mile. The last 2 days we ran 1 mile each day.
Actually, Mommy's up to.
Yeah, now our parking, our campground's a little flooded. I don't know how we're gonna run this.
We're gonna be running in water.
And the other night, I don't know what we heard in the woods. I was backing away. It was a little loud.
Yeah, and that's the part is struggling. I talk about it because I'm open about it because there might be someone else that needs to hear it, and I'm able to spread it through. It's still, don't get me wrong, there's still days that we struggle with it, but it still is a lot better than what it was 3 years, 1 month, and 2 days ago, or whatever.
3 years ago.
3 years, 2 months, and 9 days ago.
He's been counting.
Yes. But yeah, it's all good. Life's good.
And tired.
And we grow from our mistakes and keep growing. So we have 54. We're at 54 minutes. Susan is going to start putting Blaine's link. Has started putting Blaine's link in the comments there. So make sure at 8 o'clock he goes on at 8. Make sure you jump over to Rayleigh Creative Travel and do an RV Kids TV raid.
No,
but until
actually
then,
do an RV Kids TV space JR. Even though there's not space, but just add the JR in it.
Yes, make sure you guys check out Dorks D.
Dot
O. R. X. Strong's Adventure. LL, if you see me running, it's probably because something is in the woods. And congratulations, by the way. Thank you.
I'm telling you, we were walking along running. No, we were running along, and there was rustling in the woods.
Yeah, there's one corner of this campground.
And it wasn't a couple deer. It sounded like something big, and it was kind of clumsy.
Bigfoot.
Yes. Like or those California cougars or panthers or whatever they say. Or I don't know. It was one big thing. I know it was.
Or it was a boar.
I was backing up, ready to leave Rocky.
Yeah. I'm 35 years old and have never touched alcohol because of him. Well, and that's in some ways I hope I'm 37 now.
Oh yeah.
In some ways I hope that at the least the girls, when they become of age, that they're at least cautious of it in some way. If they don't touch alcohol, that's great. And it's better to be safe than sorry. But yeah,
I'm never gonna do what Daddy did.
Yeah, it's true. It's safe to say I learned from his mistakes. Yeah. Let's see. So Strong's Adventures. I don't know if I said hello to Strong's Adventures when they came in or not, but there they are. Let's see. Please remember to hit that like button. Yes, please hit the like button, and then keep an eye out for Wednesday. RV Kids TV Junior.
Okay. I don't know how many likes we have.
They'll be dropping.
Hit the like
yes.
button. A spider will fly into your mouth.
Uh-oh. Better hit the like button or a spider's going to fly in your mouth.
Yeah. That's
what. Yeah. So make sure you go over to RV Kids TV Junior and you get you hit the subscribe button. That is going to be the girls' channel. And
do not unfollow, or else a big giant venomous spider will fly into your mouth.
Hey, that's one thing. We've been lucky. We have not, knock on wood, we have not seen
I have not seen spiders.
Knock on wood.
What the heck is it called? A black widow.
Black widow, yeah. But somebody was saying to come more south. RV Adventure was saying to come
well, yeah, we're gonna
more
go
south to see more gators.
We're gonna go hang out in the Everglades.
Yeah, I think that's definitely one thing. But one thing real quick that we're doing is I'm actually going to an RV technician school. Woohoo! Look, guys. Not about the destination. How are you doing?
Hi.
How are you doing? Hey, no, that you can be late. It's okay. I'm actually January 4th. I'm starting I'm going back to school to become a mobile RV technician. That's going to be in Florida. So we changed our path. Instead of going out west, we're going to Texas to change our domicile, and then coming over back to Florida for 3 months. And I'm actually going to go to school and become an RV technician, and then I will be doing a mobile RV tech business after that. So we will not be making it out west for this part of the year, but what it'll allow us to do is we're going to go back in the spring. We're going to go back to Pennsylvania for a month or two, and then we're going to hit it out west before it gets cold.
Spiders don't bother me.
Well, a big giant venomous spider.
I don't want to see a brown recluse either. I don't want to see anything. I don't want to see any of that.
Yeah. But so that's our updates for this week. We are okay. We're safe. The most we've gotten from the hurricane
hopefully
is
we
some
will
rain.
not die. And some wind.
But it was minor wind. Like Jersey's wind was when Tropical Storm Faye hit. Like it hit landfall right where we were.
Mom's name is
Aaron.
No, is
Hurricane Aaron.
Yes.
There's a Hurricane Aaron in 2019.
But yeah, so we made it through up in Faye in Jersey, and this is like minor. Hey, there's the McGuires.
Hey!
Wednesday, RV Kids TV Junior is going to be dropping their 40 question challenge. I'm going to post a link to it in the community tab of RV Kids TV.
How many?
Guys, make sure you go over and subscribe to the girls' channel. They're going to be the McGuires were the ones that challenged the girls to the 40 question challenge. So make sure you come on over and check us out. We are at 8 o'clock, guys. So thanks for coming over. We will catch up with you next Monday. We'll do another live, and Thursday at 7 p.m. we will be dropping our next video. Thursday at 7 p.m. Wednesday at 6 Wednesday evening, the girls will be posting. Thursday, 7 p.m. our next video will come out. And then next Monday, we'll have another live.
It is so exciting.
Yes, it's very exciting.
I don't know why I said it like that. It's just...
So everybody go over to Rayleigh Creative.
Feel free to send us
Hey,
messages
guys.
if you need any guidance while you. I was gonna say the same thing. I was gonna say message us some cool places to go, but I know Devil's Den is right up there.
Yeah, so Ray said autism. We'll have to shoot you a message. Everybody take care. Make sure you go over to Rayleigh Creative and do an RV Kids TV raid. What do you say? Real
with
quick before they
space
lose.
GR.
Did you notice I cut my hair?
Yes.
That's been a really long time. Ow!
Okay. All right, guys.
Okay.
All right, guys. Hey.
Raid RV Kid.
Rayleigh
No.
Creative.
No, I'm on their live.
RV
Yes.
Kids TV Junior.
RV Kids TV space. You cannot look at this
No,
space.
it's not space.
I know.
Anyway, guys,
but Space Junior. Space Junior.
if you're traveling, be safe. If you're not traveling, be safe. If you're in path of the hurricane, be safe. But most importantly,
God
God
bless.
bless.